everybody, it's a rainy day in Northern Ireland and I feel as sick as a dog. So what does that mean? Yeah, I'm bringing you another review. So yeah, this one is one I've been wanting to do since I first started my YouTube channel. It's the Genesis of the Daleks collector set. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Anybody that knows me will know that Genesis of the Daleks, yes, I know it's flipping generic and all that carry on, but yes, it is my favourite story. Just I know a lot of people say it, Genesis is their favourite ever story, and you know, it's everybody says it, but it really is my favourite story. That's what I grew up, like the very first thing I ever saw of Doctor Who was Tom Baker's mad hair and scarf, Davros coming out, the Daleks rolling in, and I was just hooked on Daleks from that moment. It was whenever BBC Two were doing the reruns during the 90s, and between seeing Genesis, and you'll laugh at this, do you remember the Mr. Bean Christmas episode where he's mucking about with the nativity play? And all of a sudden, in the middle of it, a flipping toy Dalek bloody bursts and starts blowing up sheep and shit. But yeah, them two images, like just Genesis and Mr. Bean dicking about with a toy, them two images were just burned onto my head as a child, on my brain. And oh my god, but anyways, I'm gonna get stuck into this review. Anyway, Doctor Who, Genesis of the Daleks collector set. This is actually going to be part 1 of 4. I'm actually planning on doing the other 3 after this. The other Tom Baker, then the Peter Davison, then the Colin Baker. So yes, I am going to do all 4 sets. So yes, as it says up here, this set includes 1 4th Doctor, 1 Davros, 2 Genesis Daleks, and 1 baby mutant Dalek accessory. Yeah, and down here, 4th Doctor 1974 to 1981, oh yeah, and some cool pictures on either side from the episode. Right, look at the bacon that! Anyways, on the back, some cool information on the 4th Doctor, and then information on the Daleks, and, you know, just Genesis of the Daleks, you know, it's all information about the episode, yeah. Anyways, if you want to have a read at that, I'll just zoom in a little bit more. There we go. If you want to have a read, feel free. Just pause the video if you want to read it, okay? Anyways, I'm going to take this out of its box now, okay? And then I'll talk about the figures. Thanks, guys. I'm back, and yet again, the first thing I'm going to do is talk about the backdrop. Now, I've been doing this the last couple of episodes because I've been doing box sets, and they always come with these amazing backdrops, but this one is my favourite. On the left, obviously, this is whenever, remember at the start, the start of episode 1, you go into it, this is whenever Davros is sort of testing the first Dalek, and Sarah Jane and the mutants are sort of running around, the Mutos are running around, and it's crazy. Then, obviously, on the right, you got Davros's laboratory. Why did I just not say lab and just make it easy for myself? I'm not well, I feel like shit. But anyways, yes, Davros's lab is all there, it's badass looking. Anyways, let's roll in the first Dalek. Now, well, yeah, it's a grey Genesis Dalek. What do you think it was going to be? So yeah, I love this. Like, these are one of my favourite designs of Daleks, as I'm sure you already know. And one was accessibility, sort of, you know, gun moves up and down, side to side, the whole 9 yards. The sucker plunger is actually fixed, basically, like the little ball does not move. The eye stalk up and down, and obviously the dome, just be careful how to do this with 2 hands, dome does the whole 360, I hope I got that right, the whole 360, you know, spin. But anyways, yeah, that's the thing, you know what a toy Dalek is, you know, it's not really, you know, and then obviously there's the next one. Now, some very subtle changes on this. It's pretty much the exact same, only some very, very different colour. Like obviously the ball here, instead of being silver, like it is on that, it's just sort of grey, it matches in with the Dalek. On the gun, same thing again, it's not silver or bronze. Oh no, sorry. Well, the ball is grey again, matches in with the dot, and the gun is actually silver instead of bronze, like you will see on the other one. And something I have literally only just noticed because I brought them out, that actually this little two-tone, so it comes down to on the actually that grey comes down actually halfway down the base, not the base under the. Frig me, come on, Ryan, get your head together. Basically, get what I mean. Like obviously comparisons. You see, it's a very, very slight difference. Anyways, you're not going to complain about having an extra Genesis Dalek, are you? No, of course not. I'll move on to Tom Baker. There he is. Yeah, he looks fantastic, doesn't he? Lots of really cool detail here on the scarf. It's a nice length. Now you can't really open the coat up, sadly, but yeah, lots of nice detail and things. Obviously, as earlier in the story, whenever he still has his brown coat and things. Personally, I would have liked to just had sort of like early season Tom Baker, whenever he's just wearing the red coat. You can see a bit of the red coat sort of there, but it actually is just moulded into the plastic. Like there's nothing underneath there or anything. It's just, you know. But yeah, I would have preferred that Tom, but I can understand why they done it, because obviously you can get that variant like in other sets and things like that there. So I can understand why they've done this variant. But yeah, also comes with this cool little Dalek mutant. Remember whenever he comes out of the flipping, you know, thing? Basically we're growing all the Daleks, and then one latches on them. It actually hangs on, you just pull it around his neck. Oh yes, the hatchery, that's it. But yeah, he just latches on, he comes out, and he's trying to rip it off, but it's really cool, I think, that actually does stay on there without any assistance, and you can display it like that if you want. I'm actually just going to move Tom out of the way a second. Now, on to my favourite. Oh, almost dropped it there, good catch. Now, my favourite part of the set is obviously Davros, the original Davros. Now, come on, like, oh, just that there scene just in the background of the lab and two Daleks and Davros, it just looks perfect. Lots of really nice detail here, obviously, in all the display parts and all the little switches. Now, if you are buying this for a younger person, just be careful, because some of these switches here, like, they are, you know, I'll just see if I can zoom in a bit. Come on. Do your thing. Doesn't help I got shaky hands, so my Samsung wants to be a bit of a twat. But yeah, you see these little yellow switches and things, and the red ones, they are quite easily broken off if you really wanted them to. Now, an interesting thing about this figure, which they've done with all the classic Davros toys, is this. Now, you hit this little Hemi here, and that plate comes off. Now, we never seen this coming off in Genesis of the Daleks. It came off in the 5th Doctor story. But yeah, all the Davroses in these sets all do this. Yet again, it just shows that they just used the same mold over again, you know. Just basically, you know, it's a bit annoying, you know. But still, it's still something cool that the figure does, even though it shouldn't, you know, do it, because we never actually saw it in the episode. But still, I'm not going to complain, at least it actually does do something. But look at the face sculpt in this, very, very accurate. It's very, very scary. Hold on, I'm going to see if I can zoom. I'll zoom in, you bitch. Nah, it's not going to be it. It's going to be a twat. But yeah. But, you see what I mean? Like, it is just amazing underneath that light. And very, very accurate, obviously, to the original Davros. So yeah, what do I think of this set as a whole? Well, as I'm sure you know, if Genesis of the Daleks is your favourite story of Doctor Who, you are going to adore this set. It's a must for any Doctor Who collector. That's just a given. But yeah, everything's really nicely detailed. Any complaints? I would have preferred a different version of the Doctor. Maybe you could have came with a sonic screwdriver. But on the bright side, you do get a Sonic in the Destiny set, which I'm going to do next. But yeah, like as I mentioned, these both Daleks, as you can see there, like both of them actually, you know, they do look really freaking nice, and there is some very, very subtle changes on both, so you're not getting the exact same thing 2 times around, which is nice. They just didn't put 2 of the same Dalek in one pack. They did change it up a little bit, so just so you don't get the same thing. But yeah, obviously the highlight of this set is obviously the Davros. Now, I love him so much. Like, he is a must. Like, the whole set is worth it just because of that Davros figure. Obviously a beautiful backdrop. The mutant is really well detailed. But yeah, I love it. There's not, like, I can't really say anything bad about it. Like, for like my whole Doctor Who collection, this is my favourite set out of the whole lot of them. This is my favourite, without a doubt, because obviously it's my favourite story. So I'm going to be a little bit biased and say, well, yeah, it's my favourite set because it's my favourite story. Just like if Remembrance is your favourite story, then that's probably going to be your favourite set in the toys. But to be fair, I do love the Remembrance stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm building up my Remembrance collection at the minute, so hopefully I'll get around to showing you that at some point soon. But anyways, thank you so much for putting up with me in this review. I've been balls it up, but oh, I feel awful. But I want to review these anyway and show you guys. As I said, I'm going to be doing the next 3 sets after these ones. Hopefully I'm going to be feeling a bit better for them. But yeah, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this review. I hope you have a fantastic day, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Thank you. Goodbye.